and welcome to the Colorado Jugger League 2025 season. Our 6 teams, the Nomad Goats, Infinite Eclipse, Marauders, Reapers, Phantom, and Drengr, will be facing off over the course of 5 months to determine the Colorado League champions. If you've never seen Jugger before, check out one of our earlier videos linked here for a quick rules explanation. To kick off this league, we have the Castle Rock Eclipse taking on the Denver Reapers. The Reapers have consistently been one of the top teams in the CJL, taking the league championship more than any other team. Eclipse, while a veteran team, has seen an almost entirely new roster this year, so we'll have to see how they measure up against the veteran Reapers squad. Alright, let's get into the action here. 0-0 on both sides, Eclipse on the right, Reapers on the left. Early chain shot there is going to take the chain easy on Reapers as they start to back up. Some Eclipse pushing through the line. Good offense. Quick coming in, slips and falls unfortunately. Looks like Robin on the Reaper side is going to take skull possession, sprinting in, manages to get past the defender, and an early lead for the Reapers. Like I said, this is Eclipse's third competitive season, I believe, but this is almost an entirely new lineup this year, so it's exciting to see a lot of newer players coming in. This is a lot of their first competitive event ever in Jugger, so it's great to see them out here and eager to play. That'll be a second point there from the Reapers, scored pretty early on. And as they all start to settle into the action, we can see another fantastic chain shot there. Moving around very quickly, Kane takes another ducking shot, gets that sword and board player, but a breakaway from the Eclipse. Quick, still running through, avoids the quick wrestle. They're sprinting in, and cheers from both sides as Eclipse puts the point away, 1-2. Fantastic maneuver right there. Reapers have got to make sure they're watching their center line. They can't let those types of mistakes happen too often. Decent coverage there, nice work by Reaper's sword and board, winning yet another prolonged duel there, and once again they're in possession of the skull, very few defenders coming in, and it does look like that is going to be a point once again for the Reapers. You'll see the Reapers here, very veteran. Just take a look at the different line formations. You watch as the Reapers immediately move in as a full formation, 4 against 4. Eclipse is a little bit more staggered. That comes with practice, right? You have to be able to analyze and take a look at your line dynamics and see where you are uneven. The problem with an uneven lineup early on is that you can have one player go down and then the entire line can collapse from there. Once again, a little bit of a messy engagement. Reapers do get the skull, but solid defensive play from Eclipse. Reapers chains though, both players Ivan and Kane have been doing fantastic work so far on the right hand side. For those of you who might be new to Jugger, the chain is definitely one of the hardest learning curve pump in, whether it is to use it or to fight against it. It's very difficult to fight against skilled chain players and very hard to get those breaks. You can see once again they've collapsed the entire right hand side. Kane with an early double, everyone else also taking them down, and just like that it is 6-1 Reapers versus Eclipse. Reapers have had a bit of a tough spot when it comes to competitive Jugger for the last couple of seasons, only because the Phantoms have absolutely dominated competitive play for the last couple of seasons. Reapers generally have been our winningest team in Jugger for the last few years, and it looks like they are absolutely on form as we kick off the competitive season this year. They are moving in pretty hot and heavy. Good formation, an excellent lead in there from the Quick. You don't necessarily want to let your Quick wrestle all the time, especially in an opportunity where you can push in like that and get effective engagements. Quick cannot defend themselves against a Pomfin, so it's an easy whack to take them down. Once again, you can see some pretty solid line fundamentals here. Excellent work by Eclipse though, moving in and isolating. Beautiful double there, and skull possession in their favor. That was absolutely perfect play there to defend the skull, fall back, and move in to defend the goal. Unfortunately, Kalik, one of the best sword and board players in the game, right there to try and put the defensive maneuvers on play. You can watch as once again, Reapers are starting to guide in. It's now a 2v1. They push together. And they once again put a stop to it, a late chain shot there, and there is the point. Beautiful work, though, by Eclipse. Really, they're starting to come together defensively, and you can see their line formation starting to get a little bit better. Unfortunately, any sort of gap in those lines, though, and Reapers are going to capitalize on it. And we can see just like that, another point there from Reapers. It is now 9-1 in their favor. Things are not looking particularly great for Eclipse, but I appreciate the fight that they've got as a team. Something I've always admired about the Reapers is that they do play to their competitive best all the time. They've talked about how they find it a disservice to other teams to sort of take it easy or use off-pumping or whatever it is, that they're here to teach. It's really not about like competitive domination or anything like that. Like, they want to teach at their best so that they can help pass that information on. They're always coaching other and new teams on the sidelines, doing everything that they can to try and help welcome them into the Jugger community. So while they are competitive and incredibly skilled, they are also here to try and help make the sport more engaging, exciting, and welcoming for everybody present. As our clock is starting to wind down here, solid extended play there from Eclipse, but a beautiful sliding shot will take them down. You can hear the clock ticking down. Looks like Reapers are going to take this first game, but beautiful point by Eclipse to get one on the board. Thank you all very much for watching this game, and if you want, like and subscribe for other Jugger content as we go through the competitive Jugger season.